Hello friends, it's Michael. It just occurred to me that I could do monthly video diaries of my orchid collection for my own reference, but also you guys might want to know what's going on with them too, so let's jump in. This guy is a $1 Phalaenopsis I picked up at Lowe's because it was so sad and so floppy and rotted. When I took it out of the medium, it had no viable roots whatsoever, so it was literally just the top of the plant. I put it into Semi-Hydro about 2 months ago, and it is just now starting to have new life. You can see it is putting out a nice little new root there, finally. It did put out one leaf and stopped, and now it's putting out another. So hopefully the leaves just get bigger and bigger until it is a fully recovered plant. This over here is my No Idea Oncidium, but it has also just been doing so well. You can see the little green tip of the roots. You can see it is just starting to reach downward. It's doing really, really well. And there's plenty of new growths. You've got one there. Let's see. You've got one there and one there. You've got 3 new growths. So this guy is like loving its life. This is my To My Kids Dendrobium. It finished blooming a while back, but this had a really seamless transition to Semi-Hydro. Nothing ever rotted. It's just the roots are chilling, and I just started to see green tips. So it's now growing as well, which I love. This guy also just loved Semi-Hydro from jump. And it just recently put out, so it's had this new growth since I've had it. But it just put out this little new growth as well. So this guy's doing really well too. Let's go over to this side. Over here, we have, this is the keiki that I took from one of my mom's plants. This is probably my favorite orchid because she's the one who started my obsession. So harvesting one from her plant was like a rite of passage. But check this out. The little keiki has just been doing so well. Let me see if I can move this back so you can see. Check out that roots. It's just throwing roots out left and right and really getting itself settled in the pot. So I am just thrilled about that. This one is the Mother's Day Phalaenopsis my mom gave me. It doesn't look like it's doing so hot. The roots are not, the roots that were already there they're all rotting. They just don't like it. But I'm still waiting for it to put out new roots because the plant is just getting a little leathery and discolored. So just waiting for that to happen. It will, I just don't know when. It's been about a month. This guy is my Oxlottery Prince Phalaenopsis, and this one just like is obsessed with Semi-Hydro. Look at all those juicy roots. And that's a brand new leaf. So stoked on life. So there's that. I just got this maybe about 2 weeks ago. This is my Zygopedilum. So pretty. I got it at Sprouts for $15, which was dope. But it's still definitely acclimating. You can see the roots are molding and not doing great. I'm probably going to have to cut off the flower spikes to allow it to invest its energy in rebuilding its root system. But they're so pretty and they smell so nice, and I don't wanna. Okay, let's keep it going over here. This is one of my very first orchids, little Ikea Orchid, $7, and it did absolutely nothing for the longest time, but finally, just finally, it put out a little, you can just see a little nugget of a root, which I'm thrilled about because the existing root system is not doing great. It's been rotting ever since I put it into Semi-Hydro, but it's finally starting to adapt, and it put out a new leaf, which I love. Over here we've got my sick bay. So if you saw my video about my method of spag and bag, this is where I have my big white Phalaenopsis, my Paphiopedilum that battled a bacterial infection, which is still recovering, and this little damn Phalaenopsis, it's a little espresso bean, no ID, and it just won't get better. So it's either gonna die in here or it's gonna make some progress. So that gets closed back up, and my favorites, the jewels of my collection. My Phragmipedium really struggled. I finally cut off all of its rotting root system, which was almost the entire thing. But it is starting to put out new roots. It's doing a lot better, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. My cat Leia over here in the back corner has not one, but 2 brand new canes that it is putting out. It's just loving Semi-Hydro. My Psychopsis is also obsessed. Green tips everywhere. That's a new growth. Rotate it for you. That's a new growth right in there. And we got one more. That's a new growth as well. If you can see it, I think that'll focus in. So this one is also just doing phenomenally well. This is my, Ososenda. It's a type of Bandaceous orchid, and I put it in full semi-hydro. I honestly have no idea what it's going to do, so I'm keeping a close eye on this guy, but it is just drinking up water like crazy. It seems to really enjoy it, so we'll see if anything rots. And then this is my Banfield aura. I didn't know if this was going to die or not. I had no idea what was going on because it did absolutely nothing once I put it into semi-hydro. The roots wouldn't rot, it wouldn't do anything. But now, just out of nowhere, it has this cute little new growth right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just starting to peek its head through, and it's just starting to throw out new roots. So that is my collection for now, and I look forward to connecting with you about this at the end of July. Thanks for tuning in, friends. Have a great one. Bye.